All right. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Shadow City Mysteries House of Skye, where we play Shadow City Mysteries role playing game set in the original IP of Shadow City by Play on Word Studios. If you're not familiar with Shadow City, it's worth, we're in 8 episodes in, but it's just for those tuning in or those who haven't caught on yet. Shadow City Mysteries as a setting is basically the best way to explain it. It's a clockwork noir that's Blade Runner by way of Lovecraft Country, set in a Frank Miller Sin City kind of world. So think black and white with punches of color. But those colors are metallics. So bronze, silvers, golds, and so forth. And we're going to be joining our family of the House of Skye and their associates in just a moment. But first, let me shout out the awesome people behind the scenes who help make all this possible. On game design and writing, Stephen Cheney and Brandon Stoddard. On tarot design and writing, Rabbit Stoddard. Character design, Adam Schumpert. So you are cool characters. Our tarot and symbol design by Luana, Zahra, and our graphic and UI design by Fleur, Sciortino of the Wanderer's Tome. And now let's just take a moment to introduce our players this evening. It's not a circle anymore. So I'm gonna start at the top and we'll zigzag, I guess. So Matthew Bell, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hey, I'm Matthew S. Bell. I'm playing Farank Tern. Farank Tern is the face of the Skye family, an advocate and lawyer, and his first real job in the world, and he's excited to be here.
All right, awesome. And zagging to Mandy.
Hello, I'm Mandy. I'm playing Raven. She grew up in the East End, and if you don't know, that's childhood on hard mode.
All right, I like it. And now we're zigging to Ariel.
Hi, I'm Ariel Kasten. I'm playing Reggie Wrenne. She's an infiltrator with the Brass Consortium, and she doesn't like people getting too nosy about her business.
All right, and now just the Matt Walsh, because I've lost track of whether we're zagging or zigging at this point. So,
hi everyone, I'm Matt Walsh. I'm playing Ignatus Ibison. He's what happens when caffeine and bad decisions start a business together.
All right. And last but not least, for right in this moment, is Winston.
I'm Winston Clark. I'll be playing Peryn Kestai, a neophyte priest of the Church of Astra, and he'll be stopping by to paying a visit to an old acquaintance.
All right. Oh, is that what your plan is? Do you think?
Yeah.
All right. And just a shout out to all the folks that are watching us live. Thank you so much for being here and supporting us. We really appreciate it. And again, we'll be checking the chats throughout to try to say hello to everybody if we can and when we can. All righty. So last we left our group, it was Monday, midday. Y'all done a little bit of your daily routine and so forth. And a typical day in Shadow City involves doing work, real work, because y'all got to pay the bills. Haven't gotten that inheritance yet. And then maybe a little Glen handling or some other fun stuff. So the next thing is what are people going to be doing? So maybe we start with I'm gonna zigzag and then we'll reverse zigzag. So Farank, what are you gonna do? So remember, just as a reminder, you were set off to go do what you will. But Miss Dreadmire did mention that getting guests and moving forward some of the support for the different factions would be important. But you do you, boo. I'm not going to tell you what you live your life. So,
Frank is absolutely concerned with the state of affairs at the Skye estate and is probably going to continue his campaign at impressing upon the Iron Union that, repairs need to be done before the soiree can happen.
All right.
At the same time, I think Farank would also like to potentially track down the location of the former Miss Wrenne, not to be confused with Reggie Wrenne, location of their fiance, girlfriend, estranged lover, former roommate, all of the above, and see if I can figure out what happened to her.
All right, and okay, let's before we do, I'll go around and then I think we might go around one more time and be like, oh wait, if you're gonna do that, I'm gonna do this. So we'll
yeah, no worries.
Yeah. All right, and Raven, what are you? I know you were thinking Iron Union as well last time we chatted.
Right, that was my plan.
Yeah. All right. Anything else in addition to that?
I don't think so right now. I mean,
Okay.
depending on what everybody else says, maybe I'll come up with something.
All right. The Reggie Wrenne, what would you be doing?
Well, I got a lead on a couple of people we could invite to the party. So
That is true.
Possibly trying to find Lyra Cormorant or Oren Vasic,
Okay.
the ingenue or the tailor.
Yes. How about Ignatus? What are you thinking today?
Well, I was thinking two things. One, to look for Miss Wrenne's partner, like Farank said, but also was going to reach out to his gentleman officer contact. And since he's from an upper class family, maybe invite him to the soiree. Okay. And also, since he works in re-enlistment, maybe he knows some people that work in enlistment. And I know the enlistment officers probably frequent the orphanages looking for people aging out. So maybe he would have some clues about some of the missing orphans.
All right. So meet with the gentleman officer. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And what's Peryn Kestai gonna do?
Peryn is actually going to go to the 7 Points Academy and talk to his old friend Sister Grace to see if she can has any insight about some of the missing orphans that we heard about last week, or a couple days ago, I guess, in the paper.
Okay. So a couple things. Let's see. Let's go. Farank, which of those things you said do you think you want to try and hit the ground on?
Gosh, I'm a little torn now. I have somebody wants to do one of each. So, I mean, I've gone on a very small little side quest with Ignatus, but so now Raven, I will go with you, and we will glad hand some Iron Union together.
All right, that sounds good. All right. So then let's do. So where are you guys gonna? Where are you gonna pop off to meet some Iron Union, since you all aren't Iron Union in the least. Where you thinking of going? Raven or Farank?
Raven, do you have any thoughts of where we should get started to try and rally the forces?
Would I have any idea of where?
Go ahead. Go ahead and roll. I mean, you can roll history if you want. Maybe you've had some contact in the past. That's how I always like to determine if.
I'll throw one out there too.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, okay, so let's see. Raven rolled an 8, and Farank rolled a 5. But that doesn't mean. I mean, and generally, I mean, so you have enough. You both have enough knowledge that the Iron Union kind of is in it. Like there's Union Square where they have offices and so forth. You could try and basically just kind of glad hand around there and see what you can find out. So I'll let you each do your 3 rolls for glad handing. So that is any of the 3 charisma skills: deception, persuasion, or intimidation. Or you can roll, I believe it's insight if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong. Probably should double check that one. Start with one of the 3 charisma skills, and then you get 3 rolls. So your choice of any of those skills too, but no repetitiveness. All right. So first was Raven sneaking up on me with a that does not succeed. A 6 is not good enough.
Oh,
Not good enough.
That's +4. How did I get a 6?
I'm not.
Yeah, Farank's gonna just kind of hang out down. I assume there's like an industrial area here in the town,
Yeah,
and
there is.
where the Iron Union likes hang out, and just making it well known that everybody that's going to be attending this soiree is perfectly aware that the Iron Union is the ones responsible for doing the work, and that they're the ones whose name is going to be on this to represent the majesty and the
They're gonna have
craftsmanship.
that sign on the side of the scaffolding that says
That's right.
Iron Union.
That's exactly right. So
With
whether that's persuasion,
yeah,
which is a 23,
that is success. Yes, that one. That's
or
one,
if
one
that
success.
is
That's a dirty 23.
a deception, which is
yeah,
an 18.
that's a success. That's a success as well. And then, you can do intimidation if you really want to. But let me.
I'm not a very intimidating kind of guy yet, but you know what? I think probably.
Give me 1 second to confirm that the third roll is actually insight. Which I think it is. Yeah, insight could be your third one.
I am kind of insightful into which one of these people looks like they're like, you know what? I've been looking for this kind of a job.
All right.
And that's a 16.
That hits the 16 hits the difficulty there.
Excellent.
So you get through. You can now roll 3d6.
Awesome. Ooh, that's a 14.
All right. Let me add that to your.
Craftsmen are inspired. They're like, you know what? You're right. The Skye estate is languishing too long.
All right. And Raven, what are the other? Yeah, what are your 2 more rolls that may put you over the? All right, well, you're gonna roll with advantage though. So.
Oh, how did that happen?
I don't know. One of those rolls is really good. One of those rolls is not really good. I'm going to let you roll again, but singularly.
But I just clicked it. I don't know. At the top, it still says normal, so I don't know why it did that.
We can't hear you, though. I don't think you're talking into your mic. So
Oh, sorry about that. I'm not sure how that happened.
all right.
So I will try it again and see what happens.
All right. I'm just going to take. All right. I'm going to.
I don't know why it's rolling.
All right.
Like it's not picked on advantage.
Yeah. I don't know what to tell you on that one. So we're not troubleshooting roll 20 today. But if anybody would
Do you want me to just roll a die 20?
Yeah, but let's go with that. Let's split it up. Then.
So it'll be that +2.
Okay, there you go. That's a success. So, and then what's your third and final roll? So 21
Persuasion?
does succeed.
Is it persuasion? Is that allowed?
Persuasion. Yeah. So what did you use so far? You use deception.
Deception and intimidation.
Yeah. So then persuasion could be your last roll.
So it's gonna be this +2.
All right. Well, that's good too. All right. So give me 2d6. 3. Wait. Oh, we're rolling 1. Okay. So 4. All right. Which puts you over. Good. So you have completed now the getting the union to work on the Skye estate.
Thanks to Raven.
Yeah, thanks to Raven. Well, yeah, it's
with only your stuff, we wouldn't have been there. So it's
absolutely
true.
No. I mean,
It's
you're
true.
the actual Skye, heir. So
yeah,
she brought it home.
She put us over the top on that one. So, but not by much, to be honest. So, but you all have successfully convinced. So that means they'll be getting work, and you'll all be able to move forward on with that project there. All right. So with that said, going diagonally here, we got Reggie Wrenne. Remind me again in the last 5 minutes. Obviously, nothing's changed. But what were you going to be doing?
I was going to follow up on the leads I got that morning for guests for the party. So either Lyra Cormorant, the ingenue, or Oren Vask, the tailor.
Okay, yeah. Those again. You need to do some glide handing, but that's not too bad. To kind of track them down and convince, at least get the word out to them that they should be coming to this party. So, what would you like to roll? Again, your options are any of the charisma based skills or insight.
Just one, or can I roll 3 of them? Right?
You get 3. You get to do 3 rolls. You can't repeat a skill, but so you get four options for the rolls. But once you use one, it locks it out.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna try. I would start with insight just to see where they are. 23.
But it's a natural 20,
Nat 20.
So that you get 2d6 for that one. So that rocks. And next one.
All right, and then I want to do persuasion. So that would be a 13, which is not quite as good.
No, that one doesn't, but that's fine. Yeah,
so then I'll switch to deception, because when you can't persuade somebody, you lie to them.
That's right.
And that's a 17.
Okay. So you could roll 3d6.
3d6. Woohoo. Let me figure out where to do that, because it's not on my character. Okay, there we go. I rolled a 3, a 6, and a 5, so that's 14.
That does not quite get there. So. Oh, wait, 14. Sorry, that's your total. That is awesome! Yay! You're almost to the point of getting D20 versus cumulative D6s. There we go. So 14. You feel like if you were to give this spend just a little bit of time more on it, you'd be able to get those invitations out to those individuals. So
sounds
time
good.
Time well spent. All right, Ignatus, what are you up to? Which of the 5 things that you said you might do are you going to do in this?
It was 2 things, but I'll go visit the gentleman officer.
Okay, that sounds good. All right, let me make sure I get the right one of your characters here. The gentleman officer is Lieutenant Hook, right? Crow.
Yep, Hook Crow.
All right. Yeah. I mean, where are you looking for him at?
Well, I'm looking to invite him to the soiree because he's upper class.
No, I got that. Where in the city would you be looking for him? It's the afternoon, so he does work at the recruitment office. So you could probably head over that.
Yeah,
way.
I would swing by there. Okay.
All right. So, yeah, Ignatus.
Hook, how's it going? How's the leg?
Yeah, still recovering. Thanks for asking.
It's good to know that things are working out better for you.
Well,
so, I don't know whether you've heard, but Eston Skye has returned to the city.
No, I've not. Tell me more.
He's returned, and he wants to host a soiree, and we're inviting all the different members of upper class and different parts of the city to come. And I was wondering if you would like to attend.
A soiree? Well, of course. Who wouldn't like to go to a soiree? Is there a dress code? I assume my fineries, yes?
Of course. Only the finest at the Skye Estate.
Excellent.
I will get back to you on the date, but I did have one other thing I wanted to talk to you about.
Yes, please.
Now that you're working in the enlistment office, I was wondering if you had heard anything about the orphans disappearing, because I know your enlistment officers often recruit from the orphanages.
Yes. Actually, none of those have been affected, but I have heard of this, that you were speaking of. They seem to be a little bit younger than the batches that we usually go after. But I believe some of our more recent recruits have known some of the missing individuals.
Is there any chance that I'd be able to speak to some of them?
Well, no. Now they're off, in training and everything. Let me see if I can put a word out. See if there's anybody out there that might be able to speak with you on the matter. I know it's got a lot of people spooked on the streets and everything like that. Not a matter that I usually deal with, other than losing out on potential future recruits.
Yes, I understand. I appreciate that. We're looking into the issue because it seems to be a concern of some of the members of the Skye state. So,
well, that's very noble of you all. Most people from that part of town wouldn't even care.
Well, as I said, I will get back to you. You'll get the formal invitation once we set a date for the soiree.
Oh, gonna go all out and have invitations made. That's very nice.
I assumed we're making invitations.
No, of course, yeah. It's excellent. What else has been up with you?
Same old. Trying to solve some mysteries, murders, mayhem.
So typical day in Soretta.
Exactly. Is there anything that I can do for you?
Well, let me put my thinking cap on, and I'll get back to you. Probably when I able to rustle up some information for you to speak with these orphans or missing folks that know about the missing orphans. But for now, I think we're good.
Okay, I can be reached at the Skye Estate as I'm staying there now.
Oh, well, look at you! Huh. Really are moving up in the world, Ignatus. Very good.
I'm only moving to where I belong.
Well, of course. I understand that. Well, then, I will get that information to you probably, have to close up shop, and I'll make a few calls and see who might know what you're looking for. But I do look forward to this soiree. So
excellent. I will see you there, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you.
Of course. Good day to you, sir.
Good day.
All right. And Peryn, Kestai, what trouble are you brewing up? Are you trying to find a box of kittens somewhere to punch?
I don't punch kittens.
That's
not what the church is about.
That's not what I hear. But
yeah, it's because you're talking to other people with tiny glasses, maybe.
No.
Kittens kill rats. He likes kittens.
Yeah, that's right.
There you go.
That's right.
Perfect.
That's right. That is actually probably true. He's probably looking for a box of kittens to take care of that rat problem they
have. Since I already left my message for the guests for the soiree.
You did that? Earlier. Yeah. It'll take some time.
I do want to go to the 7 Points Academy, my old school, and talk to a friend of mine that was there. She's a teacher, Sister Grace.
That's right, Sister Grace. All right, so you head over to the 7 Points Academy. It's Monday, so the school is just finishing up in the afternoon.
Okay.
The students are running as fast as they can to get out of that place, as if they were on fire. It's the hallways are now kind of calm, and the teachers are packing up their things. And Sister Grace, you see, is moving through the hallways, just kind of saying her goodbyes to the other teachers and everything, as she also gets ready to leave for the day. But she sees you and she brightens up, and she's Acolyte Peryn.
Sister, how are you doing today?
Well, much better now seeing you. How have you been?
I've been well. Up until recently, I was just helping in the archives at the temple, and just like not that long ago, I was actually recommended to be the church liaison to the House of F and Skye.
What?
Yes, I know. I was just surprised.
Oh, I haven't seen him in years. How is he doing?
He seems well. He seems to be at least in good spirits.
Wow. Yes. He always was in good spirits when I knew him. Oh, very good to hear. Congratulations on the appointment. I'm sure you'll do splendid there.
I do what I can. There have been some challenges. I'll have to admit that, but
Oh, challenges. Well, how so?
just well, I'm working with the Essen. I don't know how to say this. He's very. It's kind of a mystery to me. Like he kind of keeps his information to himself, but he's at the same time kind of very gregarious and kind of
Oh, that's Eston for sure. Yes.
yeah.
Yes. I remember that well.
And also with dealing with his new foreign family or some of his family members who've been brought in, they're nice. They're nice people.
He has children.
Well, I don't know. I think they're mainly grandchildren or
grandchildren.
I don't know. I didn't go with the genealogy, but it seems that they weren't very aware of each other.
Oh, so, that makes more sense.
Yes. So he's kind of been pooled everyone together. They're very interesting individuals.
Of course, I would expect nonetheless from the progeny of Eston Skye.
Oh, actually, one of them attended here. Do you remember? There was a guy around my same class named Iggy.
Oh yes, Ignatus, Ibison.
Yes.
Quite the student. Yes, always. Yeah. Yes. No, I always enjoyed his works. They were always fine reads. He was very, very good at all of his. You probably could have stood to have him tutor you a few times. But I mean, your works were still good. But that man had a sharp mind, even at a young age. So.
Well, he does have a sharp mind. That mind, however, sometimes I think maybe has him questioning scripture if he thinks of it at all. But,
I think that's a good thing. Sometimes you have to be able to, understand and read between the lines of what was being, profaned by the gods.
Oh no, I agree. I mean, you there has to be some skepticism involved if you're going to study it, but it feels as though maybe he doesn't. I feel as though he doesn't really share the faith that
Well,
we did.
You bring him here, and I'll make sure to get out the old yardstick like before. And,
I'll do what I can, but no promises.
There's nothing a good knuckle wrapping won't take care of. So.
I don't know that I would advise that at this stage in his career, but I'll do what I can as far as inviting him to visit.
It would be good to see him. I would love to catch up. So, what brings you here other than your newfound position within the Skye family?
Yes. I kind of look around to see if there's any children in the hallways. Is there is your room clear? I'd kind of like to talk to you about a situation that.
Oh, of course.
It's somewhat delicate.
Takes you over to the room where your classroom.
Okay.
And you see on the wall a fine, worn yardstick that has obviously seen many a knuckle wrapping. So
Peryn kind of looks over it, glances over at it, and kind of shudders slightly, and goes on to
there's almost like a angelic light, like golden kind of beaming off of it. And you look and you see like she actually has like a light that kind of
just angled down,
onto it to give it its special shine.
So I was reading about the orphans that have gone missing recently, and I was wondering, has this problem plagued the church as well? Or I mean, not the church. I'm sorry, the academy. Has anyone gone missing from there?
Yes, we've had a few. We haven't put out the names just because we just don't want to draw the concern of the family. So the parents who send their children here, we have, obviously we have a scholarship program for some orphans and less fortunate folks who can't afford to attend here, and we've brought in a few, but some of them have gone missing. Yes, but we don't want to alarm the children and their, especially their parents. We don't want them to feel like it has something to do with the school, because it's been a small, comparatively to the rest of the city, is a small number.
And they were both and they were not both. I'm sorry, they were all orphans.
Oh yes.
Okay. Did you?
That's how they earn the 7-star orphan scholarship.
Did you
call it out? It's makes us look good.
Yeah. I understand. Do you know anything about the children that are missing? How long they've been missing, or?
So the children started going missing a couple weeks ago. These particular ones, about a week.
Both of they were all missing within a week.
Yes, I mean it was spread. So over the last 2 weeks,
gotcha.
Over the last 2 weeks, children have gone missing. Orphans have gone missing.
Okay.
These particular ones here that attend the school, the 7 points, went missing in the last week.
Oh,
but not on the same day. Like
How many children were there?
Huh?
How many were there?
2. You got it right, 2.
Oh, it's
amazing.
2? Okay.
You always amazing insight with your sharp mind. Is always so wise. So,
do you have names? Do you have any names for them? Do you have their names, or that you can?
Yeah, Chuckles and no, I could get you there. Yeah, yes, of course I have their names, but I will get those to you to later.
Okay. Anything that you might be able to tell me about the disappearance, like when they disappeared? Did they disappear together?
They did not disappear together. It was separate, and they did not live together. They were actually from different orphanages in the city. So.
Oh, okay.
And it seemed that they were abducted, like we assume abducted, but they disappeared not during school hours. So it was in the evenings of their respective areas. Yeah.
Okay. Can you would you mind finding the information about those 2 orphanages and seeing so I can maybe possibly visit them and ask them?
Of course.
Okay.
I don't know the names of the orphanages specifically off the top of my head, but I could find.
No, that's fine. If you, as long as if you can get that information, or if you can kind of point me in the direction of where I can.
I could point. I mean, I could point you to the relative area, but then you'd just be walking down streets looking for a sign that says orphanages. So let me get to you. You say you're at the Skye estate, yes?
Yes.
I may personally deliver that, as it's been some time since I've seen Neston. So,
well, I mean, this is. When I read about the story, it's very disturbing to me. I mean, as you know, had it not been for my own grandmother, I would have been among them.
You mean an orphan? Yes, but not among the. But you wouldn't. I mean, this just happened a couple weeks ago.
Well, not these.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't get where you were.
No, I would have been an orphan had it not been for my grandmother.
True.
Yes,
that's very true.
But yes, any help that you can provide me would be excellent. I would deeply appreciate it. As a matter of fact, is there anything that that you need around the academy that we could do, like that I could do, like providing some type of services for some of the children, or maybe even the staff? With I could even see if Eston Skye would be interested in supporting you as a member of the church.
I would be that we always accept donations for the school, and I mean we could use a new wing to the academy. So in Eston Skye, gymnasium or library or whatever would be fitting for would be amazing. Yes, we definitely would accept that.
I'm not entirely sure about his financials, but I will definitely bring that up to his attention and see if there's anything that he would be able to help or contribute to the academy, just in its time of need.
Oh, of course. Of course.
And of
Well,
course, it would be well known that Eston Skye would be responsible for assisting the church in that regard.
Well, that might be good. I don't know. Maybe he'll file off his name, but we'll see. We'll see about that. All right.
But yeah, like I said, I appreciate you taking the time out to talk to me about this.
Well, it's always a pleasure to see one of my favorite students. And please send my regards to Ignatus and tell him it's been too long since he's made himself present in the school. Actually, exactly to the day that he graduated and never came back again. So it'd be really wonderful to see him.
I will definitely give him your regards.
Thank you.
Now that I turn and return back to the estate.
All right. So everyone, yes, is able to go out, put out the word here and there, shake a couple trees. It is now the evening, and you are welcome to gather. Hans is available to take you all back to the estate if that is what you wish. I will circle around again, but I'll start at the bottom this time. Winston, Peryn, Kestai, what are we thinking is Peryn's evening activity?
I'll probably be or Peryn will probably be
not Winston.
Kind of returning to he's going to go back to the estate and check in on some of the staff, see that Beef is okay, see that any of the other people who attended the makeshift sermon are doing well, and offer his services again if they desire. They want to have like a discussion about the scripture.
All right. And Ignatus, what are you up to?
Well, if Farank's interested, I'd like to go and check out some of the bars in the neighborhood around Miss Wrenne's apartment to see if anybody recognizes the pic. We have a picture of her partner, right?
Yes.
You could have just stopped right at the bars in the neighborhood. But yeah, sure. I'll do that too.
Yeah, that's exactly where I thought he was.
It's a seedier neighborhood than you're used to, Farank, from what I remember.
Ooh,
so.
I'll wear my seedy hat.
It's like middle class, but I guess it gets a little bit seedier than the I mean, it's more like middle management folks at the Iron Union in that neighborhood and so forth. So, but okay, that makes sense. Reggie, Wrenne, what would you be doing?
I don't know. I'm not invited, but the bars sound an awful lot of fun.
I'm
welcome to come.
I'm sure the conversation comes up while y'all are
sure.
If you get Hans.
I was going to go to the Brass Rose and watch some people do some things, because the other things I do in the evening there's not a lot on Monday night for my other business. But if you guys are going to some bars and you would like some company, I'd be happy to go.
Punching faces isn't popular on Mondays.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, there's some things you can help me with.
Oh, okay.
I've been thinking a lot about this. I think if we start with Quinn with a cravat.
Oh, I love it.
Like it's simple. It's just a step in the right direction, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So maybe rather than it coming from me, maybe from a cousin.
I mean, I don't know how she would take it from me, but I'm happy. I am more than happy to try. But are we going to have to get one specially made? Quinn's pretty big.
Perhaps.
I don't
maybe like a special custom edition cravat just for Quinn. I don't know. Are rats too much? I don't know.
With
rats
a little
seem
rat, do cravats
like
have inside? Yeah.
Okay. I mean, for Quinn, sure.
Yeah, I don't know if they would like it, but it would sure be fun to find out.
Excellent.
What's Raven going to get up to?
I want to see if I can track down our other cousin, Alchemy.
Oh, aldehyde.
Aldehyde, yes, that's the
Yes. All right. Not a problem. Though I like alchemy. All right, and I mean aldehyde likes alchemy too. And Farank, the bar so okay, so 3 are going to the bars. One's going to go do some sermoning back at the. Are you reconsidering your life choices, Peryn? Or
I kind of am. Like if I manage to see Ignatus in passing, I will send get regards.
Okay,
But if,
go ahead.
if that comes up in conversation that wait, we're going to this place.
Yeah. Have that moment. Go ahead and have that moment.
Right, so I'm moving past. I've already talked to a number of checked in with a number of the parishioners who haven't they said they're good and they're probably okay on the scripture talk tonight. It's been a hard day, I'm guessing. As I'm going back, I almost bump into Ignatus. Oh, hi, Ignatus. Hi, how are you? I saw somebody that you might remember.
Who's that?
So I went to the old alma mater, the 7 Points Academy, to talk to a friend of mine. It's Sister Grace Thumnonis.
How's that witch doing?
She's doing well. She said that she said that. I wouldn't necessarily say she misses you, but she did say that it had been a long time. She asked about you. She wanted to make sure you were doing okay. She was very sweet when she spoke to me, so I didn't really get any kind of witchness about her. She doesn't seem to think the same way of you. But she wanted to pass on her regards. She did say that she said that she thought you might it'd be nice for you to come by and visit the school. I didn't dash her hopes, but I didn't make any promises. But we're having this discussion, so
the invite's have no interest in seeing her at all. I still have scars from a yardstick.
Yeah, she still has that, actually. It's kind of a little surprising. She apparently has it lit. That was a choice, but she feels very favorably about it. At any rate, you know what they said: spare the rod, spoil several different children. But anyway, I did want to give her regards. Will you look like you're ready to go out on the town? I was actually just about to retire. What is the family doing?
We're gonna try and follow up on some leads on Nika Wrenne's partner.
Oh, do we have a name other than letter or?
Not yet, but we figured we'd hit some of the bars around the apartment and see whether anybody remembers her name.
You just gonna go from one bar to another?
It's called detective work.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Oh. Hi. I imagine you're gonna go to this. This is a plan for you as well. Farank?
I mean, for purely legal purposes. Somehow
I just guessed that you were gonna show up with that. Is anybody else going?
I think Reggie Wrenne is going to join us.
Oh, okay. All right.
What did I hear? Did I hear my name?
Peryn is inviting himself on our bar crawl. Oh, I'm sorry. Our investigative work.
Peryn, are you going to be comfortable going to a bunch of bars? Because so far I haven't seen you drink.
I wasn't certain about a bunch of bars, but I am very interested in getting to the bottom of the Nika case. So I would like to know what's going on there, and I feel like finding their partner is probably the best step. So if you have any clues, I mean, I'll defer to the investigator to investigate, and I can offer any assistance that I need to. Is it everyone? Is Raven coming as well, or?
Raven is nowhere to be seen. She walked out as soon as Peryn walked in because she didn't want to tag along.
All right.
All right, Peryn, we think the world of you, but let's just set a couple of quick ground rules. It doesn't matter how intoxicated the young ladies are. Don't take confession in a bar, okay? Just if they're like, I got to tell you something, just be like, come by tomorrow or something like that, okay? Don't do it. Just don't take confession in a bar. Okay?
As a servant, if somebody is confessing to me, I am duty bound to listen to what they have to say.
Let them do it. It would be funny to watch.
But right now, again, I'm going to defer to heads better suited to this type of work. So, Ignatus, I'll be more than happy to just kind of sit in the corner and just kind of keep an eye out while you do what you're doing. And Farank, I'm sure you'll be drinking, so I'm sure that'll be fine. I won't drink any drinks for you. I'll leave the drinks for you. And I'll just drink the non-alcoholic.
Can you keep any judgmental looks to yourself?
Judgmental looks? Mm-hmm. What are you? Me?
Or comments?
Okay. Comments, I certainly can keep comments to myself. Have I said anything?
Today, no.
But before that?
Yes.
What have I what judgmental thing have I said that wasn't in an open discussion with the group present?
I mean, it was in an open discussion with the group present, but it was awful judgmental about decisions we were making that if we had not made, we wouldn't even know to go look for Elle. Stuff about being afraid to go into a building or check on somebody's well-being or...
I'm never going to be afraid to check on someone's well-being. And I'm not, and I certainly wasn't afraid to run into a building, as evidenced a while back. Charging into places where I probably shouldn't has never really been an issue of mine.
Fine. You were pretty judgmental when we went to go look for Nika, and we knew that she was dead and we were going into her apartment.
How so? I was concerned that there was
if you're hanging out with us, you're going to have to get your hands dirty a few times.
I have learned that through the past couple of nights.
Okay.
So trust me, I understand this. Again,
okay.
I'm going to defer to Ignatus in this situation because I am going to support and act as a lookout. I'll be as quiet as a church mouse. How's that?
I mean, you don't have to be quiet. Just, I'm sorry I offended you, Peryn.
You didn't offend
as quiet
me,
as a church rat.
Too soon.
No, it's quite all right, and it's not an offense thing, but I do feel in some cases that we are responsible for our actions, and we do have to think of the virtues of the divinities and how they look upon us as we act. But I don't have to preach constantly. Okay. So I will say nothing.
You can say things, just not preachy things.
He'll be fine. Let's go.
Okay.
Where are we going first, Ignatus?
Well, I figured we just head down to where the apartment is and kind of check out the area. I mean, I don't know if I'm familiar
Yeah,
with that
Union Square
neighborhood.
area. That's, I mean, and then you could probably do some. So yeah, let's just do a couple investigation rolls, maybe to see what bars you spot, and maybe make some discernments of whether or not they are.
What's that? 18.
That's pretty good. Yeah, there's a lot of bar. I mean, there's a lot of bars in the not too far from where Nika's body or apartment was. So it's probably a safe bet. I mean, consider Union Square. I mean, Sciortino is a little bit like Hoboken. There's a lot of bars, right? Probably more bars per capita than anywhere else. So there's a every block has a bar for it. It's like Starbucks nowadays, right? Every there's a Starbucks at every corner and inside the shopping centers too. But bars, but think of the bars as that alternative in Sciortino. So,
I mean, if there's a bunch around, I mean, just pick the closest and we'll start there.
Yeah, I think that's a safe.
It's usually a local hangout. If
the before we'll keep going on that. The so yeah, right around the local corners, there's like a broken cog. So is the name of the bar. And you step in, and it's full of, looks like Iron Union folks. It's the bar itself is split between the two, so it's smoke filled. It's a mixture of cigar tobacco and cigarette tobacco and other things. The bar's kind of split though, like I said. Like, so the back, there's more like the middle management, the folks that are kind of a little bit, they're still not super finely dressed, right? They're not Society of Raven folk, but they are wearing their like just off of work attire, and then the other mix being the actual like workers of the Iron Union. So there's a lot of those folks in the bar as well. And the bartender seems pretty busy serving up drinks. Looking around, the majority of the clientele are drinking, mostly, ales and beers, not so much mixed drinks. But in the back area where you do find the middle management, you do see you see a few mixed drinks being done there. But the majority of the glasses in this bar are definitely either bottles or glasses of ale. So,
all right. Well, I say we start at the bar. Farank, what do you think?
First round's on me.
Sounds like plan.
Not going to argue that.
And behind the bar is a large fellow with two iron prosthetics arms and just kind of like wiping down the glasses with, in a monochromatic world, it's always kind of tough to really tell just how clean or not clean something really is, with all the other telltale markers that go with color. But you're gonna probably err on the side of hopefulness and a prayer that it's somewhat hygienic. They're at least when they're done with the rag, it does seem that they throw it into a container with water and what you believe to be some form of like suds, So, yeah.
3 ales and a ginger ale.
4 ales.
4 ales.
4 ales, easy enough. And goes about. He's like, bottles or pints.
Pints.
All right. He goes and pours 4 pints. Clears the head off the glasses and then slides them down to you. Go ahead, give me a whoever's trying to catch these a dexterity roll.
Or each trying to catch one?
I feel like
I don't know. You tell me that you. Yeah.
I mean, I'll catch. Here we go. Dexterity roll.
You are the professional.
Right? Just roll a d20. How does that work? All right. D20.
All right.
I would like to
Plus
try.
your 16.
All right. Good. Okay.
I
That's
caught
one.
mine.
All right.
All right. I'll try to catch one.
All right. You're good. 16 plus whatever. I don't know what you. But that's with you.
No,
You did, that was smart.
it's
You did
with
with your deck saves. Yeah. So that's good.
Yeah.
Ooh, deck save. Where are my saves? Because I want to catch one too.
Yeah. You could. Yeah.
Okay, I found it. Hold on. 15.
All right. Doing good. Everyone's catching. Peryn, you're gonna
All
have
right.
the. Oh, this is gonna be good.
Of course. Of course.
For those listening, at
I rolled
home,
a 5.
That's a 5.
I rolled up.
So Peryn does not. This is it, and it just kind of slides down. It doesn't. It's not like a catastrophe or anything like that. But
Oh.
definitely, everybody at the bar is kind of like.
They don't slide the temple fizzies. They just just put them on the table. I wasn't expecting them to slide it. It's like, actually, he just stands there.
It's fine. Look,
staring.
nobody saw.
and it
Definitely
slid by,
not
yeah.
that guy right there that's staring at you. Did not
Really?
see it.
I just like the image of like everybody else is sliding down the thing, and he just like it just like slides and crashes.
No,
over
they're
the
they're
table. He's
they're
like, "Oh,
catching it like really good too. Like, I mean, they're not like cocktail flipping it or whatever, but like they're catching it. Then yours is just like, oh yeah, and then like your hand like goes like right over the glass and it just keeps sliding down, and then person's just like, what?
Can I catch it from behind him and then have his glass too?
Well, I mean, you could give it a shot. I'll give you. It's a lot harder dexterity challenge on this one, but we'll see. We'll see how you pull it on.
Nope.
Nah, just kind
12.
of.
Yeah,
You
just
make,
like
you make a
right
passing
over.
glance and just kind of go, yeah, no, I got mine. It's all good.
I just
And,
I look at the bartender and goes, can I have a bottle?
wait. I mean, it didn't fall on the ground. It's still good to
Oh.
drink. It's right next to you there. I mean-
Okay, I thought it got knocked over. Yeah, that's fine.
No. That wasn't. You didn't roll like a 1 or anything.
Okay,
but-
all right.
Yeah, so.
Then yeah, we're good.
All right. Well, enjoy your beers.
I'm like, excuse me, and I'll take out, I guess, a cold piece of like, we're looking for the woman in this photo. Would you happen to know who she is?
Oh, actually, and I'll tell you after this intermission. So we'll be back in 5 minutes, and so in the meantime, you get to listen to some cool lo-fi, and I say that I don't know, it's enjoyable enough, and then we'll be back 5 minutes past the hour. So see you all very soon. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you got hydrated, took care of whatever business you had to take care of, and you're ready to jump right back into it. Before I get back to the bar, though, we're gonna head over to Raven, who's out and about on the town looking for good old cousin Aldehyde, where they might be. And so, Raven, how are you? How are you going about trying to track down ye ol' Aldehyde?
My thought is I'm going to start by the docks where the ship that was supposed to come in and see if I can ask around and.
Okay. How do you want to go? Do you want to investigate? Do you want to use some of your charm? Do you want to?
Yeah, a little bit of both. I mean,
you want to just knock people out and
no, not that yet. Anyway,
shuffle through their pockets. How is the?
But some investigation and some just talking to the people.
You're taking after your grandfather. You're a woman of the people. I see. So, all right, yeah. So go ahead and give. I mean, are you persuading the Stephen or intimidate him?
I mean, I would really like to start with investigation.
Investigation. Oh yeah. Let's do that. Yeah.
More than anything, and then if I find someone to talk to,
okay,
we'll play that by.
Yeah. 16. That's pretty good. All right. Yeah. I mean, that's good enough to. So yeah, you're able to track. I mean, you're able to find the ship that he was on over the weekend. So.
So is there anyone around?
Yeah. There's a couple folks that are basically taking the basically cleaning up the nets. And putting them out onto the dock. Looks like they had gone out that day as well, and just come back.
So I'm gonna try to find one of them, and basically, probably gonna use deception to say that I have a good reason to have to find this person, and if they could help me, I would be greatly appreciate it and help them in some way.
All right. Well, yeah. Let's give it a roll.
15?
And 50, yeah, 15 is good enough for sure. So the crewman of the Pecan Duck says, yeah, Aldehyde, he came back with us yesterday, and I mean, was busy to go. To go take care of. So you said he was late for an event or something, but needed to put together a package for. He said something about a grandfather that didn't make much sense to me. As far as I've known, Aldehyde's kind of taken care of himself all these years. Not an orphan, thank goodness. That's the worst thing you could be these days in this city. But yeah, he was. He said he got what he needed, which was weird. A couple fish eyes, some squid ink. Didn't even know there were freshwater squid, but I guess that's a thing. And then, but drew out the most nauseous purple goo I ever seen. Starting to wonder the cleanliness of the waters here, but
So do you have any idea where he might have gone?
Oh no, not at all. I mean, I don't know. He just shows up here and gets on the ship occasionally. Sometimes we don't even realize he's there, and then all of a sudden, we move a net, and then there he is taking a nap.
All right. Well, thank you.
And he goes back. He's like, all right, and he goes back to cricket away at getting the ship ready for. Anybody else you'd like to speak to? Or
the only other place I think about going is where his stall was.
All right, yeah, you head back over to the stall area.
Right.
It's not too far away. It takes a little bit of time to get over there. Probably the last thing you'd be able to do this evening. But you don't see him there, but you do see that the shop had been of use. like, and I mean, you can roll investigate here and just see if you see any. Six,
16.
Another good roll. Look at these amazing rolls that are never going to come around when you really, really need them again. So the yeah, it looks like he'd actually been there, probably operating. For you have a pretty good memory for your investigation skills and stuff like that. You had been there, you've seen it. You definitely see that there's new items, and some of the items that like in the shop have been moved around and everything like that. They're not there currently, but it looks like there was work done recently that day. So they were probably putting together something, but you're not so versed in the making of things. Well, I don't know. What toolkits do you use? Or
Tailoring? Tailoring?
No, he definitely no. There was no. You know for a fact. You don't even have to make a roll.
No,
you know for a fact there was no tailoring done here, unless you do make a roll and you fail. Just like, these are the most amazing tailor I've ever seen. But no tailoring, no hide making
right.
or anything like that.
On that note, I'm at least happy that I believe he's most likely alive. So
yeah, all evidence. Yeah,
that is information. So
yeah. I mean, if you, I mean, again, I don't know if you're being sneaky or not. I mean, so either you could even probably maybe even get confirmation from some of the other folks nearby in the stalls if you really.
Right, I'm not trying to be sneaky right now, but I'm also like I think I found the information that I'm gonna
find.
Okay.
Right no
now,
problem.
So.
No problem. All right. So we circle back to the broken cog, and at the broken cog. Yeah. So who are you looking for?
We know the one person in the photo is Nika Wrenne, but we're looking for her partner.
Lore. Yeah. Yeah. Nice woman. Yeah, she's not from this area though. Like she'd only come in here with Nika on occasion, usually for celebrations and the such.
Do you know where she's from?
Nicer part of town, that's for sure. I mean, not to say this isn't a nice part of town, but a nicer part of town.
And you don't have a last name.
No, I don't keep track of everybody's names here. And like, I was like, he turns to, he's like, "You, how long you been coming to this bar?" And the guy's like, 10 years. He's like, I was like, "What's your last name?" He's like, Beaverwool. And he's like, Beaverwool. That's first time I ever heard of that. See, like, guy's been here 10 years. I don't know his last name. So but now I do. So maybe I should get doing this more often, because that's a genealogy tracking seems to be probably a more fitting thing for a bar. No, I just serve drinks here, guy. I'm like, come on.
Is there anyone you've seen them hanging out with before that maybe lives in the neighborhood or would be in one of the bars nearby, or even in this bar?
I was looking around. It's like, no, I don't see the usual crowd on it. I don't know. I mean, they did come in here last week, early in the week. Nika was having a conversation with some fancy dress lady with like a little hat, and then big fella, and somebody left the door open. There was this obnoxious bird that came in, hanging in the rafters. But and then I remember her meeting up with Lore. Lore came in, and I mean it's loud in here all the time, but they got a little loud and then they left. But Nika covered her tab though before she left, so she's good for that. And then we heard there was a little bit of a ruckus. We read, Nika, sad thing. Nika, good patron of the place. But yeah, no, I haven't seen Laura since last week, since that day. Like about, I don't know, Tuesday, probably like a Tuesday.
Do you know what direction she normally heads when she leaves out?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, the door. The door's right there. So she heads out the door, and then.
All right.
I was like,
"Hey, Tanika."
What?
Tanika.
Yeah, Tanika. And then everyone's like, Tanika. The whole bar just like says it. So, yeah. And it's just like, what kind of business do you all get into that, like, I mean, do you want people to be always paying attention to every move you make?
Good point.
Yeah. Nah, but again, she's not from around here. She probably little fancier than this. Probably more like I'd say not Velvet Alley. Probably like the Highline Plaza area. I mean, she didn't seem to be like all the super fancy folks, out in Silverwood. But she definitely is making a name for herself. So I'm guessing, and probably the prosthetics she had might be Brass Consortium, or she's just real wealthy and got herself some specialized gear, but not iron, that's for sure.
All right. Thank you for your help.
Of course. Enjoy your drinks. Do you need another round, or we've only been talking for 5 minutes? I don't know how fast you drink, but that's the just check. Just being the good bartender here. I just want to make sure.
Reggie downs her ale and asks for another.
Yeah, he slides it down. He slides it down.
Peryn most certainly nurses his drink.
There you go.
How much has Peryn drunk? Is it just like the
just
foam?
drink the foam? Just the foam.
It's
just
like
the foam.
Yeah,
the foam
I
is
mean,
off now, and then it's
it's hard to get past the foam. It's very. I don't think I like the texture.
It's liquid. It's
like it's all these bubbles. I can't with the bubbles.
Well, Reggie, you might get your wish. Like, we could go to the Rose Club. It sounds like maybe we might find lore there.
Yeah, we have a name now, so that's progress.
Yeah, I was hoping to dress up a bit nicer before going, but yeah, we can go, or at least head that direction. But I got to finish this first.
Oh, of course. Cheers.
Cheers.
And the bartender goes back to wiping down his glasses and pouring drinks for other folks.
Peryn, do you want me to get rid of the head on your drink for you so you can drink the actual beverage?
It's fine. I can deal with that. It's actually it's gone down quite a bit.
Okay.
Actually.
Okay.
So he has been drinking. He just has not been drinking it very fast.
All right. Since Peryn never drinks, give me a Constitution save now. It's good.
Ignatus wasn't drinking fast either, but as we're now making plans to leave, he'll finish off the rest of his drink.
All right.
Can I do a insight or history to see if I've heard the name lore around?
Yeah, you can go ahead. You could make a history roll.
All right.
It's my. Ooh.
No, it's a 6.
You've not heard of lore, and and you even you're like maybe lore, and then the guys is like she spells it LOR, so lore. Yeah, but
well, then that's not who I thought.
Yeah,
it was.
So, all right. So if you finish up, so you're over in Union Square, and you're making your way over to the Brass Rose Cabaret, which isn't too far from that way. It's more in the Midtown area.
Is Farank looking more and more excited as we get closer?
Yeah. I didn't look at who's playing. I mean, it's only a Monday, right? So
it's
probably
a Monday.
not.
Yeah.
Are they even open on Mondays?
Yeah, they're open every day.
Okay. That's
how they stay in business. Can be closed. They now sometimes it's private parties and stuff like that. But when you guys show up at the Brass Rose Cabaret,
like open mic night or something, right?
Not so. No. They're not an open mic night kind of folks. They have scheduled performers, but it's not the extravaganza whatever that they would do on like a weekend or whatever. Right? So it's the They spent like the place is very clean and very posh or whatever, right? But they spend that extra time during the week to polish it all up to get to the point to where on Saturday they trash it up because the place is like a crazy spectacle extravaganza. So, but yeah, you walk up there. There is a small line, so you could get into the line. You could cut up to the front if you want. It's all up to you how you want to try and handle this. You could use the servants' entrance or the performers' entrance in the back. So
I mean,
there's still somebody on the door though in the back even. So.
Yeah, I would, but I don't necessarily think everybody else would be as great being nonchalant through the back. So I'm happy to wait in line.
Parents got this.
I've said nothing. I could just be just like I'm with the band and just walk with you.
I mean, that's what I do. So, but look, Farank, you're so happy to be here. And I know you want to make an appearance when you're here. So happy to wait in line. Unless you don't want to be seen with us, because then I'm happy to sneak in.
No, absolutely. No, you guys are the heirs to the Skye estate. Why would I not want to be seen with you?
I still don't know if that's as good of a thing as Eston is trying to make it be, but
I think it's as good of a thing as you want it to be, Reggie.
Maybe.
You haven't actually tried using that name too much to
No, I have not.
Yeah.
Kind of purposefully.
Might be surprised.
I might be. I got to get over some
trauma.
We can just wait in line. That's fine. Well,
yeah, I'm happy to wait in line.
I mean, it's a Monday night. How long?
It's a pretty fast line. It doesn't take long. You get up to the front. There's a sharp dressed valet, kind of. You know them to be the heavies of the brass consortium kind of thing, right? So the counterpoint there. They see you. They recognize all of you from the last time you were there. They said, "Oh yes, please come in." And when you walk in, there's a hostess who takes you all to a generally good table. Again, maybe wasn't as fancy as the one you were sitting at the other day, Farank. I feel it's not that you've lost clout, but perhaps the initial shine that people get when they first are coming in has kind of dulled a little bit, and so it's a good spot. But perhaps it has to do just with the numbers. You were only two. It was easier to get a seat for two. Now there's four of you, so the tables for four are a little bit
it's
offset.
It's fine.
Yeah. And the hostess goes, your server will be with you in just a moment. But if there's anything you need right this moment, perhaps I can pass it on.
No, we're good.
I'll take a martini.
Oh, yeah.
Martini, sure, of course. Anyone else?
Well, I was curious. We were looking for somebody, and we thought that perhaps they might frequent here. And since I'm still trying to get to know everybody around here, they go by the name of Lore. Do you know anybody by that name?
I
or
don't, but I'm fairly new here. I can ask though some other folks that are more established here, like the bartender and such. I could get back to you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Do you have anything more? Well, I won't say Lore is the most common name, but it probably does come up. Do you have any other information maybe to?
Ignatus, do you have that photo still?
Yeah, we have the photo here. She's the person on the left.
And looks and goes, okay. Well, I can give that description to the bartender as well. Does anybody else need anything or?
I'll take a gin, Ricky.
Okay.
I'll take a Temple Fizz.
Ah, okay, Temple Fizz. And for you,
I started with ale. I think I'm going to stick with it. You know what they say.
What do they say, sir?
Beer before liquor and all.
Oh, fair enough.
Makes a great night.
Yes.
And then she goes, she goes off and talks to the bartender, and the person who obviously will be like what looks to be most likely your server. Is there anything else you're doing while you're here in the moment?
Just a quick scan. Do we see anybody that looks like her around?
No.
Okay.
No. I'm not even gonna bother having you do a perception roll on that.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Who's playing on stage?
On stage is a bass player and it's like a multi-piece organ / piano with so the individuals playing with their normal arms, and then they have another set of smaller prosthetics that are attached to their playing, so they're able to play multiple lines on the it's slightly unique to the city, and it's nice. It doesn't sound bad. They're obviously very, very skilled professionals that are playing. It's a little mix of jazz and just kind of light tone. The conversation in the cabaret is calm. It seems that Monday night's a very chill night, so most people just come for after work and drinks and so forth. So yeah.
Keeping an ear out, is anybody talking about Skye, since there has been, we've been going around town a little bit? You could go ahead and give a perception roll. I don't know what that was. 8. Nope.
Oh, that's not a no. It's you hear the name. You do hear the name Skye. You don't, and maybe even S in Skye. You don't quite catch where it's coming from though in the in the bar. But it does. There is. But it doesn't sound like it's coming from up high. It sounds like somewhere in the floor itself. After a little bit of time, the waitress, not the hostess, the waitress comes up and brings you all your drinks and everything like that, and basically tells you, she's like, Lore, I knew the description of the person you're talking about. They're not consortium, but but we do know of them. They have been here before. But it's been some, I won't say some time, but it wasn't recent. It was probably a few weeks since they were in. And now you mentioned, like when you mentioned it, I remember the girl, the woman that she was with was someone that was in the paper recently. We saw the picture, and so that's the main reason why it rings a bell. Is this someone that we should be concerned about?
Well, I'm not sure. But we wanted to check in on her to make sure she's okay.
Oh, okay. So it's for her safety, not anything else.
Yeah, her well-being.
Yeah. I can speak to management. Maybe we can find some records. People sometimes pay in unusual ways here that require addresses to be given, but I won't be able to find anything like that right away.
Okay. Well, if you do, could you contact us at the Skye Estate? Write down the number.
Yes, of course. It's more of like you call and you're like, I like to contact the Skye Estate, and they're like, no problem, we'll put you through. And then,
gotcha. Operator.
Yeah. But they'll take care of it. So the Skye Estate, of course. Anybody could go ahead and make an insight roll.
I got a 19.
That's pretty good.
17.
I got a 16.
Yeah. You're all goods. So on hearing the name Skye, you see her head kind of twitch a little, not twitch, but like turn slightly, and then like eyes looking up as if like thinking about that. As if like hearing that made them think about something else. And she goes about just setting the glasses, and then if there's a walks away. So that's
But she wasn't like looking up at like Madame Rose's.
No, it was sort of like you said the name, the Skye Estate, and then she was. It's sort of like, huh, okay, and then like went about.
Okay.
I mean, Ignatus is very uncouth, so he'll just be like, does the Skye Estate mean something to you?
Oh, well, somebody was that name's come up quite a bit in this establishment lately.
How so?
As she takes a sip of your drink. No.
He's testing it.
Please help yourself.
No, just lots of big players in the city have been mentioning that name as of late.
Good, bad, indifferent, mix of all that.
I wouldn't say bad, more of intimidated. I've never seen so many people use a name like a boogeyman before. Well, that's not true. I mean, there's the Rat King, but few tussle with him and his crew.
Interesting. Thank you for sharing that.
Oh, of course. I guess I don't know. Maybe not. I wouldn't say be careful. I mean, if you're part of the Skye Estate, I guess you're in, better hands than most.
Maybe. But we are concerned for lore, so thank you for looking into that.
Of course. I'll pass on any information that we find.
So, what do you guys think of this ensemble? Do you think it'd be a good fit? It doesn't look incredibly portable.
Yeah, it does not look portable at all, to be honest. Like that is, you would definitely need at least the truck that transports you back and forth, and a loading team, and probably some very, very, very strong or heavily enhanced individuals to move this.
Is this the multiple arm performer, or is it?
This is both. So there's a
a
bassist, right? That Reggie's familiar with because she uses a bass. But this is like even this bass is like like a grand bass kind of thing, right? And then like the piano, organ contraption thing is quite big and bulky.
The multiple arms is definitely exciting. I mean, I'm sure that would leave an impression, and it sounds awfully nice. I'd back it.
I think if we want to make an impression, we don't get the headliners from Monday night to come to the soiree.
But 4 arms. Okay, if you can find someone, if there's someone who works on a headliner on Saturday who has like 6 arms, maybe even 5 arms, sure, I think we can go with that. But 4 arms. Also, we can probably afford them. Maybe.
So I just want to point out real fast that like is while the house is in shambles or whatever, you did get the impression from all of the boxes of goods that Eston is actually extremely wealthy individual. So like you all can afford quite a bit. Now, how much he's actually given to you all so far? Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't think cost is going to be a problem because it seems like some of this might be on favors anyhow. So,
You
But-
can definitely get 5 arms.
But
And get 5
Ignatus,
arms by 12.
I can add one in right now. No, Ignatus, you're right. We should probably look for some better headliners, but Peryn will definitely keep the forearms in consideration.
I mean, it's interesting. It's for nothing else, it'd be a showpiece.
I very
at the
much
very least, we
appreciate
could
your
get him to
insight.
be like the hat chick. Just think
But-
how quick they could put
Or
hats
the
away.
bartender.
That is offensive. You would not ask an artisan to be hat check.
My apologies, Miss Wrenne.
I mean, you have to start somewhere, but yeah, that's the.
I mean, look, I'm just saying, if you want to make a good impression here, maybe you don't suggest that. That's all I'm saying. Whether or not they actually started as a hat check is a completely different topic.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I should not make these kinds of judgments. So,
Hey,
what do you guys think? I don't know. They seem rather protective of Lore.
I kind of lean in, or Peryn leans in and whispers, "It never occurred to me that maybe they think that Lore's responsible. Or maybe Lore thinks that whoever killed Nika is after them." Well, that one did cross my mind, but
I
Did you get-
anticipated that reaction.
Did you
I
get the
think-
impression they thought that Lore might be responsible?
not when you mean when I was talking to the authorities?
At any point?
No. I mean, well, no, I didn't. Not based on the information that I found and what Ignatus was able to uncover. Based on his expertise, I didn't really consider that Lore was the culprit, at least.
Well, the partner's always a suspect.
That makes sense. So
For
maybe,
sure, but I don't know. It didn't seem like, and maybe I'm completely wrong, and maybe I always think of the best of people, but it seemed like they had a good relationship from the notes and things.
Just
It
because
seemed
you're-
caring to me as well.
well, just because you're a suspect doesn't mean that you did it.
But it does mean she might be in hiding.
That is the point that I was
Yeah.
thinking of.
Gotcha.
So where would somebody who's of a higher class than the area that they stayed in with their partner, where would they hide? I guess it
The
would
High
depend
Line.
on who they knew. That would be the easier way, yeah.
Well, I mean, before we look for them hiding, we would have to find where they live now, right?
Right.
That's going to give us the most clues about who they are.
I mean, at this point, they know we're looking, and they know where to find us. So, I mean, Lore knew about Nika, right? She knew that Nika was a Skye. So, if the Skye family is coming looking, I mean, the reaction here would either be she'll reach out to us because she thinks we are actually looking out for her safety, or she doesn't, and then somehow the Skies she thinks are untrustworthy. Either way of those things, we know a little bit more.
This is so confusing. This is why I don't solve puzzles. I will get information. I will get items, but I won't solve puzzle. I won't do anything with it. I just give it to the person who wants it, because we're looking for her. We're supposed to use the Skye name, but in this case, it might put her further into hiding. If she didn't trust Eston based on the letter. I say this very quietly.
Well, think of it this
Just
way.
right now.
Do you trust
Eston, you
Eston?
say?
No!
Oh! Hello.
Kaka!
No.
No, I think at this point, we've made it known, and we should just give it a little bit of time.
Sorry if I shouldn't have made it known.
No, absolutely, you should have made it known.
Another
think the-
option too would be to imply that perhaps Nika left some of her inherited wealth to Lore. Maybe that will draw her out of hiding a bit.
Do you think Nika had much inherited wealth? Well, I get you're right. It's hard to think like a Skye. I need another drink.
I was gonna say, do you want another drink?
Yeah, I mean that's not even like the thing. The thing is that the one thing about brass consortium establishments is they're never too far away to kind of know when someone needs to be served. Like you get like basically, unlike some places where you may wait for forever to get somebody to come and take your drink, like they're like almost on it before you even realize that you need a drink. They're ready to bring you your next one. So without even the glasses are switched out and then the next glass is brought to you. So
Is the bass player very, very good?
moderately good, not as good as you.
Okay.
Yeah. No. I mean, they can perform, but yeah. But it looks more of that, like they've been doing this a while, but they probably peaked at this point, and yeah, they're not going to get any better. Yeah.
Well,
Peryn would hire them.
Are we Hansing it home, or are we going to get a car? Or rather, I'll say, I'm going to get a car. You guys are welcome to join me, or you can Hans it home.
When you say Hans at home, I just picture like grabbing onto his back and like.
He might get there quicker than a car.
He moves pretty fast, so yeah, actually that might be it. Yeah, you can get on his back. You can be Hans can be your Luke, and you can Yoda on him. And
I mean, if you're paying for a car,
should probably just let Hans know that you're leaving the city. He's not expecting you to take him back.
I think Raven needs a ride. I don't know where Raven is.
Oh, that's true. That is true. Yeah. So
Well, I'll be more than happy to ride with your car if you
absolutely.
I'll ride in the car back too.
all right, circle back to Raven. What's Raven up to? Do a little shopping while you're there, and then
Yeah, and then I'll try to find my way home one way or another.
yeah. I mean, Hans is in the spot waiting for y'all. I mean, whoever. So just well, that was weird.
What was that?
It was thumbs up. Yeah.
Thumbs up. How did he do that?
I don't know. We'll never know. It's a secret. So yeah, y'all get back home around the same time. The next that night, and you can meet up in the family room and have a discussion if you wish. You can head to your rooms. I don't know, what would y'all like to do? You're greeted by the staff when you get home, either by private car or by the Hans mobile. Hans is definitely like, he looks at the private car as he's pulling out, as he's pulling in. Raven, you hear, is like, I just need to get you all your own vehicle at this point.
We didn't want to bother you.
And then he shuts the door and goes about his business. And then
Raven, how was your night?
Well, I found out that most likely I can't think of his name.
Aldehyde?
Aldehyde is alive.
Good.
Somebody I talked to was able to tell me that he got off the boat and that he wanted to go see his family for some event. So I'm thinking, she had enough information that it sounded plausible. And then I went by his stall and I saw that the shop had been used. So the thought process there is that, he's there somewhere. But that's all I know for sure.
Thank you for following back up on that.
Do you know what he was
find out?
What he was looking for on the fishing boat?
Supposedly he was trying to get some ingredients for something, and I say this, he said for his grandfather.
Oh.
So, yeah,
So he was intending to come by.
he was, but also it sounds like he had a reason to make a package for Eston.
Do you know what ingredients specifically?
It was squid goo and some fish eyes, and yeah.
Oh, I kind of want to check my. I've got a nature check to see if I can determine like the usage of those things.
Sure. It's going to be really high.
That's probably fine.
I'll take a look here.
It is a 9, sir.
9.
Wait,
I mean,
no, it's what? Oh, yeah, that's right.
there are a number of concoctions that can be made with those items, both for good and for ill.
Okay. Well, I just kind of
would that be considered something that is that his erudite background would have helped with? Give him an advantage or no?
That's a good question. Erudite background, you say? Let's take a look. The erudite background. You're educated, so when you make an intelligence check, you have advantage. Was that nature?
Nature. Yeah, it's nature.
Yeah.
That's.
If the topic is relevant to a standard academic or scientific, yeah, I'll go ahead and give you. You could roll. Give me one more roll there.
Okay.
Advantage. That would fall under that.
That is an 11.
Yeah. So yeah, you know that it's good for good or for ill. And it doesn't really change too much on the I mean, specific ingredients. Fish eyes. The squid ink is the more interesting of the. Or the squid goo is the more interesting of the two items. Fish eyes is pretty common thing for a lot of concoctions, but but still nothing specific.
Okay. If that's the list that he got, it's hard to tell. It could be medicinal. There are some negative effects to the squid ichor, but nothing I can tell from that list.
My line of thinking more with that, though, is that, as we probably all suspected already, Eston probably knows more than what he lets on about these things.
He is clever. He's proven that much.
Farank's going to go to the head of household and just let them know. So we were successful. Actually, is Miss Dreadmire here? Or she's already gone to bed.
No, she's here.
Okay.
No.
Miss Dreadmire, great news. Raven and I were able to go and complete some negotiations with the Iron Union. We should expect some workers soon.
Excellent. Great work. I expected no less of you.
Absolutely. Is there anything you want them to focus on to start with, or just general repairs?
Oh, once they're here, I'll be able to guide them on what needs to be done.
I'm sure that you will.
Any other news?
I'd like, as soon as Eston's available, I'd love to speak with him about possibly lending some support to the 7 Points Academy.
As a charity?
Yes, they've recently had been the victim of the orphans that were taken, and I feel
is that most of the city?
Well, yes, that is a good amount of the city. But when I went to speak to a representative there, I thought that maybe assisting with the school would give him give a good appearance. But again, like I said, whenever he's available, I wouldn't mind speaking to him about that.
Sure. Give a persuasion roll with disadvantage.
Oh no, with disadvantage.
Yes.
All right. Persuasion, you say? This article. That would be a 4.
Yeah. Yes, definitely noted. I'll make sure that gets on Eston's to-do list.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. She goes back to her about the
Mr.
Watch her
Admire,
drop the request in the garbage as she walks away.
before you leave, are we maintaining a guest list anywhere for the soiree?
Well, yes, I would love to know. That way, the all the invitations can be prepared appropriately. Hate for someone to miss out on an invitation.
Yeah, because I extended an invitation to Hook Crow of the Crow family,
Yes,
a military officer.
yes, Lieutenant Hook Crow. Yes,
Yep.
yes. Okay, noted. Are there anybody else being invited?
I'm working on a couple of people. I don't have quite enough to invite them yet, but I'm working on it.
Oh, okay.
I have invited. I've sent a missive out. I don't know if they're going to take me up on it, but I've invited some of the influential members of the church, not from Soretta, to speak with me to possibly see if they would be, if I should invite them. I wanted to kind of talk to them first, and I thought that the best place to do it would be in the parlor.
Yes, very wise. Yes, I would definitely suggest opening up the parlor to them. It is probably one of the nicest and most refurbished of all the places within the home.
Yeah, they're not officially on the invite list yet. I just want to kind of gauge to see how well they would fit.
Well, we can always send an invite. They don't have to show up.
Let me talk to them first, if you don't mind.
Oh, of course.
If that's okay.
No, yes. Anybody else have potential guests or?
I
Well,
guess. No, go ahead. You go ahead. After you.
Oh my, so awkward. Perhaps speak,
Mr. Admire.
Yes.
I mean, Uncle Sebastian. I could absolutely invite him. You know him.
Mm-hmm.
Parties are not necessarily his thing, but he is certainly a guest of prestige. Would you like me to extend an invitation?
Oh, you'd definitely be welcome. Yes.
Okay, I'll let him know. We'll see what he says.
Huh. Excellent. And Reggie, you were saying?
Oh, the name of since you seem to want them, the names of the people I'm trying to invite are Lyra Cormorant and Oren Vask, I believe.
Oh, Taylor.
Does he tailor clothes?
No.
Why is he called the tailor then?
He prepares ensembles for people.
Okay.
Things that you need for special occasions, so forth. So I guess sort of a tailor, but more of an outfitter, if you will. But the outfitter doesn't sound as provocative as the tailor.
Maybe we should get him on the party planning team.
Oh, that would be a very different party indeed. Not quite the soiree we were expecting. Yes.
I see.
And the other one I have not quite heard, but I've been out of the city. It sounds like a new name. So, but still, perhaps.
She goes by the Ingenue. Maybe you've heard of that.
Well, no, but that would make sense. A new and upcoming name. That's very fitting for someone with a fresh name in the city. Interesting. Well, you've been busy. That's good. And it's only Monday. As we say, it's the beginning of the end of the week. So, the anything else that you all have been about? You kept yourself very busy today. Obviously, you may need some rest. Does anybody need a nightcap or any snacks or nibbles before you head to bed? Not we got rid of the rats, right? So don't worry, Peryn. It's about nibbles. It's yeah.
I'll take a martini.
Yeah. No, then one of the Miss Dreadmire does not go get it, but one of the the other household servants for to go get something
Me
for
too.
you.
Me too.
All right.
I'll have a small plate.
Small plate. Yeah. So they all go about and bring you all foods and drinks if that is what you require. Yes. But Eston's in his study if you wish to see him before the evening. Otherwise, you all go about your business. Everyone's like, no, we're not talking to that man. Not no one wants to go talk to sexy grandpa. All
But
right.
I will pull Ignatus and Raven aside if I can to talk to them away from servants and Miss Dreadmire and Hans and Eston and all that.
That's difficult. That's difficult, but you're able to do it. Just to actually go ahead and give me a stealth roll.
Can't we just go to one of our rooms?
Well, you could do that, true.
19.
But to be honest, you do realize 19. That's pretty good. Okay, you do realize that in this household, there's always seems to be someone or something floating about that is. The parlor actually is the safest place that you all could probably have a conversation. It's actually designed so that people cannot listen in and so forth. So, yeah, you find a little spot. You go, well, I'm going to go check out the parlor and see what that's like because we might be entertaining guests here. And so you can pull them into the parlor itself.
Yeah.
Go on.
I wanted to know what your impressions, how do you feel about this? Ignatus, you've known Eston. Is he... I think I've heard, yeah.
I've met him in the past when I was younger, but I don't really know him per se. I hadn't talked to him in a number of years.
Does all of his running, being Raven, you weren't there, but we mentioned his name at the Brass Rose, and they kind of said that he's been being mentioned like a boogeyman. Are you feeling okay about all this?
I don't know. This doesn't seem real to me. That's for sure. There's something.
I know that Eston's. Sorry.
No, please. You have better insight than both of us.
I know that Eston's always been a powerful member of the family, but I never had any specific information on what he was involved with.
Go ahead and roll history. With advantage.
Well, that's 17. Do you want me to roll again?
Yeah, roll again just in case.
That's a 5.
So 17, that's good. Yeah, you do remember, lots of stories of family. S has always been spoken about by other family members, always been spoken in terms of being not only influential, but his reach is almost within the city, not so far, but globally, people would speak of him in his travels and so forth, of having been a lot of places, and then they mentioned dignitaries from other places in the world and everything like that. He's had a seat at the table of many famous and even infamous people, his talk of him is kind of legendary, right? Of some of the things that one thing even with 17, you realize that some of the stories seem kind of far-fetched, and you do know that over time you've heard them changed or embellished a little bit or lessened even. As a child, you always say, oh, Eston's not making it. Oh yeah, I hear he's out stopping a war from happening, and then mention some far off region of the globe or whatever.
So I'll relate that information to Reggie and Raven, and just that's my impression of him. He's almost the stories around him are almost kind of take a life of their own.
My problem with him is he has that appearance of being showy and this and that, but there's definitely more going on. He's not. I don't feel like we know who he truly is yet. I don't think we've seen his true self.
No,
Yeah.
we should not underestimate him.
And that worries me when I know that when we first spoke with him, he said that we weren't being used as a shield. He doesn't think he would be a target for this Skye curse or whatever it is. But it still feels weird when there are people of the Skye family getting killed or being targeted, that we're being asked to go out so publicly as members of the Skye family. And we know that from his own mouth, unless I'm misremembering, and please tell me if I am, he said that Hans's reputation was ruined by him, by things he asked Hans to do. Was that said at the?
He said ruined by him, but not things that he asked him to do.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Okay. But he did say that at the pension.
Oh yeah, he definitely said that. Yeah.
Okay. And so we know that he doesn't necessarily care about people's reputations outside of the Skye reputation as a whole. I don't know.
Well, on top of that, he's known about us forever, but we only found out about him a week or so ago. Like,
I mean,
There are-
that's pretty much he never.
Especially.
That is probably because he just never needed our services. There also is, not to be the conspiracy theorist, there also is the possibility that Eston is behind the death of his sister and everybody else that was in Soretta, because he wanted to return.
And that's kind of what we mean. Like, there's no way to know. I definitely don't trust him at this point.
But in that situation, he would know that we would not be shields because he's the one that's behind it.
Yeah, until he doesn't need us or wants us,
Well, I didn't mean to exclude Farank or Peryn or anything like that, but I just wanted to talk as newfound family, since we've been going around together and have to trust each other to some extent. So thank you.
Especially if we're going to start using the Skye name and what that comes with.
We'll see if Fleur turns up first. I think that'll be my.
Yeah, I think that's an interesting situation, because obviously Laura was concerned about something Nika was going to do, but we don't know if that relates to Eston or it just relates to the Union.
We know she didn't trust him, I think, is what the letter said. I don't know. You've got it. I only heard it the once, but we should get back before people notice we're gone.
Smoke bomb.
Farank is way already in bed.
Yeah, that's fair. Parents say his prayers and give a little sermon to the people.
I'm probably just finishing up my sandwich and about to head off to bed. So.
Having an evening sandwich. All right.
Very, very. For a moment, I do consider speaking to Eston, but then I just think better of it. It can wait till the morning.
All right, fair enough. Well, with that, we'll fade to evening, and then we'll pick up next week on Tuesday morning. Good. Yeah. So before we go and say goodbye to all the people who joined us this evening, let's go around and do a call out of who is playing tonight and where they can find you on the interwebs, if that is a thing that you do. So first up is Matthew Bell.
Hey, I'm Matthew Bell from Tern. You can find me on Instagram at embellishatl, and that's about it. I'm here on Tuesday nights.
Very nice. Thank you, sir. And Mandy.
I'm Mandy S. And also, you can find me here on Tuesday nights.
Sounds fabulous. I love it. And Ariel.
I'm Ariel Kasten. You can find me on socials at Ariel Kasten. No dots, dashes, or spaces. And you can also find me at my podcast, Large Nerdron Collider. And I'll find you here on Tuesday night.
That's right. And Matt Walsh.
I'm Matt Walsh. You can find me on most socials at Matt P. Walsh, as well as every Tuesday night here. Well, hopefully every Tuesday night. But
hopefully,
yeah, I missed one, so not every Tuesday night, but
smoke bomb going
forward.
Yeah. And Winston.
I am Winston Clark, and I can be found on. I have a webcomic at subconsciouseye.com. Can also be found on my socials at Subconscious Eye or Subconscious Eye Studios at Instagram and Blue Sky.
Pretty sweet. Behind the scenes, I want to give a shout out to the folks who aren't on screen, but put in a lot of work on this all the time. For game design and writing, Stephen Cheney and Brandon Stoddard. For tarot design and writing, Rabbit Stoddard. For character design, Adam Schumpert. And for tarot and symbol design, Luana Zahra. And graphic and UI design, Fleur Sciortino of The Wanderer's Tome. If you're digging Shadow City Mysteries and you can't get enough of it, be sure to check out our quick start guide on Drive-Thru RPG, itch.io, or our Patreon, or even our website, playwordsstudios.com. If you really, really like the Shadow City Mysteries, the role-playing game and what we're doing here, be sure to pre-order it because soon it'll be coming to PDF. And if you're like, man, I need so much more Shadow City Mysteries, we've got the demo of Shadow City Mysteries Case Files, Rise of the Rat King, which right now you can download on itch.io or our Patreon, or in a couple weeks, like literally next week, you can get it on Steam as well. And be sure to wishlist it because we love that. Because it shows that you care and you love us, and we love that. So that's it for tonight. Thanks, everybody. We really appreciate you all for being here, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you next Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, here or wherever you're looking at us at. And then you can always catch us later on demand because we like that too. Thank you, and good night.